Hi, my name is Julian Carpenter, 10 years old, and I have a condition called Perthes. It's a thing in my hip where the blood flow stops going into one of my hips, and then the hip dies and starts to collapse over time. It takes about a year to collapse and 1 to 2 years to grow back. My case was severe enough that I needed something called an external fixator in my left leg, which is what the Perthes was. And it involved having 6 pins in my leg, and it was very painful, very painful. And I have it here to show you. Okay, you can't see it very well. Let's just move it to a wider place. This is my external fixator. This part was in the top of my thigh. Yeah. These pins, all 6 of these, they all went through my bone in here, and I have the scars from it. That's one. This one back here. No, I had a pinhole. This pin had a gaping hole in it, and it had to be stitched up. A small procedure, but I also had a vision something was wrong with it. And after the external fixator was removed, I had this brace put on. I kept my legs spread out like this. I had to keep it on like 24/7 for 6 weeks with 1 hour of no brace time per day. That was the doctor's orders. And I would just slip it on like this. Take the Velcro. It's a little small for me now. So yeah, still a good keepsake. And the brace was very uncomfortable for my thighs and stuff. So we put padding and moleskin and duct tape for decoration. And I was also born with a hip condition. And one more thing about Perthes is it's more common in boys, and I'm obviously a girl. It's rare in boys, but especially rare in girls. And when I was born, I also had another hip condition called hip dysplasia, where I was born, both of my hips had this one, where both of my hips are out of their sockets. And hours after I was born, my doctor came in and put a brace on me, and that is in a different place. I'm going to it right now. TV in the background. Alright. I'll get these into better lighting. Hold on. Sorry if there's a little black for a bit. I'm trying to get this stuff ready. Okay. I think that's good. Alright. This is my brace that I had when I was a newborn. I literally... This was the second thing that I wore in my lifetime. First thing was a diaper, of course. And when I was about 1.5, I had my first cast. It's called a spica cast, and hold my legs in this frog-like position to help my dysplasia heal. And yeah, then my doctor did a great job. And like how my mom, as I was a baby, would change my diaper, she would cut the straps off, take the straps and cut them off, and shove the diaper into the cast. And yeah, and then she put a diaper around it to keep from leaks happening. Put panty liners and everything absorbent you could put on my cast. And unfortunately, that did not work. So when I was about 2 years old, I got another spica cast. This one's kind of coming apart. See? And there was a giant pole here. And my dad is a carpenter in more than ways than one. And same method for diaper changing. And this one is that one. There was a big bar here. I forget what it was for, but it was, yeah, and it was still, this time it worked. But, and my dad built a lot of things for it. He built a kidney bean table. He built a spinny chair for me to spin on because I love to spin. And he made it so I could sit on it with, like, the chair. My legs are the chair. So I could sit on it like this and spin all I wanted to. And my cousin Sage, she would come over a lot and help me with my cast. And we also had this really cool swing that like made me look upside down. It looked so cool. I have a lot of videotapage of it. A lot of stuff. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff for my hips. This was just the stuff for my hip dysplasia. And one more thing to show you. This was for my Perthes. Every night when I went to bed, I'd have to do this. I had some nights off, but I had to put this sleeping brace on. And I had to just sleep with my legs spread apart. It started after the brace to just make sure my legs were good. And yeah. And the Velcro on here, stronger, so strong. This is like the strongest stuff ever. Oh. Let's see if I can get this set up. And the Velcro stuck to the carpet. Thank you so much, Velcro. Rip. So, my leg, I'm going to demonstrate for you what I had to go through every night. But I started cheating with this. I'd like put it, and I would just take the thing and roll over and bend my knees as much as possible. My knees were nothing against the sleeping brace. Sorry. And okay, I'm only gonna do the first two, the first top two. But over time, since it's foam, it kind of broke, and I picked a couple smiley faces in it, and I put some toothpaste there so it's old and achy. And then there's a big giant rip here. So yeah, this is in pretty bad shape. So. But at least I don't have to wear it anymore. And my legs are all scarred from fleas. And, okay, I'm gonna take my shorts off for a bit. Because I have another scar. I have a different scar, but It's a little too inappropriate to show. Okay, you can't see. Alright, let's see if I go. Okay, look, I put this under where it would be. Okay, can't see very well, but right along here, there's a scar where that's where I had surgery for my spica cast. And I have another one that's for an incision to remove some muscle. This was before the fixator. It was to remove some of my muscle because it was getting in the way of the external fixator. And yeah. And that is the story of my hips.